Welcome to Keeper of Secrets Tarot. I am Gypsy Girl, here to give you another reading for Sagittarius. This reading is going to incorporate the middle of October to... Oh, Sagittarius, what's going on? It's a lot of... There we go. Middle of October through to middle of November. Again, this is in light of the eclipse that we've just experienced on the 14th of October, and then we have that was the solar eclipse, and then we have the lunar eclipse on the 28th. I say 29 in most of the signs, but depending on where you are, it'll occur on the 28th or on the 29th in the world. Okay, it depends, just depends. But nonetheless, it is a lunar eclipse, so just follow your moon cycles, or the moon phases rather, up until that point. I think it's going to be occurring in Taurus, as the solar eclipse occurred in Libra. Okay, if you're interested in that, you want to just look into where Taurus is in your chart, and you never know, you're going to learn something for sure. Anyway, I'm incorporating the two eclipses just so that we could gauge on how we are affected, and changes that have occurred because of the first eclipse are going to be affected yet again by the next eclipse. And we know that eclipses are there to shake us into change and get us out of and get us into, especially when it comes to relationships. So that is where the first eclipse affected us. It was in our relationships in the 7th house. In the 2nd house, it's going to be all about your work and how you feel about your work, and if you want to continue working, changing your work. Again, the moon, very dedicated, very emotional. So we're looking at healing. We're healing. That eclipse coming in is going to bring in healing. We're going to look at it like that, just because of the way these cards fall. And I do have a feeling of that, in the sense where your career, it's a question of, are you satisfied with what you're doing, for how you bring in what you make for your living, and if you want to change what you do. There's going to be a lot of that going on. Sagittarius. Sagittarius. Ooh, the devil is here. Well. This is, I did Leo, and that, poor Leo, that devil is, it kept me, it was holding me back, the devil. Here, I'm not feeling the same. But he is blocking an offer that's going to end a cycle. Somebody is having the courage to hold back and not indulge, because that's what's going on here. Not indulging in a certain offer, in a type of offer. It's a small offer, but they're not going to make the offer, and that will end the cycle. Sagittarius, you're moving on. You're getting your clarification. You're getting what you're searching for. You are moving on, and you have to see that as a positive. I know some of you are going to say, oh no, I really want. That's the devil again, indulgence, and it's not good for you. So Spirit is going to be able to find the courage card before the devil is where it overpowers that indulgence, which says, no, we're holding back. We're not going to indulge. We're not going to allow for indulgence. We're not feeding into the addiction, if it were. Okay, now take that as it resonates, because when you hear the word addiction, it's usually to substance, but not necessarily. It could be for work. It could be, but we saw the Prince of Cups, so we're looking at relationships. So yes, we're going to start there first because that's the first impression. But it is that illusion as well, the illusion of an offer, where it's a fake offer. It's not going to happen. Trust in that, Sagittarius. If it's not coming to you and it is being stopped and prevented for as much as you want it to happen and it's not happening, it is for your own good. Okay? I'm going to be very delicate with that because I know that it's not good news to hear. No, you're not going to get that offer that you want. But it's not, you have to see it in that light of it's not meant for you. And you have the determination and the drive to start anew because of what you've done in the past. That work, again, this is going to reflect on the next eclipse. Okay, so being rewarded for what you've done is going to catapult you into a new beginning, and you're going to have that drive and determination to go on. All right, Sagittarius, let's see. I'm going to cut one more time, and feeling a little excited here. Like I have this drive all of a sudden. The first line, the layout hasn't changed. Oh, look, we have our queen. So the first line is all about you, the viewer, and the Fool came back. Oh, look at that. A new beginning in love, happiness, healing. Oh, this is beautiful to start. I just want to see, because I know my angle is just, I'm working with this, okay? Just be gentle. I'm working with this. It's going to fix itself because I don't have enough depth, length, I would say. I have to shift everything around again, but I can't retake a reading, and every time I set it up, something different, it looks different, and then it changes. And the second line is your significant other. If there is no significant other, then the second line will be for anybody you cross in your path. Now I know you can't see, I'm seeing that you can only see a little bit, but don't worry, I will. Oh look, third, the third. The bottom of the deck is the 3. All right, let's see if I can maybe shift my camera. My camera will shift this way. I'm sorry, I don't want to take up too much time for the reading to arrange the cards, but okay, so you can see most of it. Come back this way. Okay, so we'll work with it like this for now. I know the next reading, it should be a lot better, okay? But I'll just bring this up a little bit here. I know you can see. It's a little, and I don't like how they're not fitting. Anyway, I'll bring them up when I need to show them to you. All right, so let's take a shot at this. So we have at the bottom of the deck the 3 of Pentacles. I just finished talking about these 3 cards. And there they are. Jumped right into the reading. Again with the 7. With your King. Okay, so new plans. Oh, an offer. An offer for stability. It's like the expression. That expression. Oh boy. Higher levels, marriages, being taken advantage of, that reciprocity, forgiveness for, oh boy, going off on your own, being alone, disappointment in the truth. There's that King, holding back, transformation. Okay, so we won't go too far from there. So there's a change, there's big change. Again, that last eclipse brought in change for the emotional state, for the relationship. There was a divorce, or not a divorce, but a disappointment could lead to divorce, because we see our queen here. Where is she? Someone walking away because of a relationship. Here she is, the truth about this disappointment. So she's going to get her truth, or speak her truth about a marriage, about a relationship, about a third party that prevented marriage or is disrupting a marriage to be, as in a relationship that was supposed to go to marriage is now no longer happening. It's been squashed, or it will be squashed because of that eclipse that came in. It's sort of it either ignited the desire to not go into the marriage, or it confirmed that no, this is not happening. Either way, there's a no. We saw that from the beginning when I was shuffling. There is a no. Either you will refuse to forgive. There will be a forgiveness, someone wanting to get forgiveness because they don't want to be alone. They want to forgive. It's a question of what you really want, and standing up for that and taking it back, whatever was taken. It seems to be for some where you want the forgiveness, or you want to give the forgiveness, or you're in that state of devastation of, I don't want to be alone, so I'll forgive, and I'll not be alone. I'll do whatever I have to get that forgiveness for others, okay? I'll even get married because I'm desperate. I don't want, or I want this so much that I will stand up and fight for it, and I will not take no for an answer. That kind of determination. Now, this is reciprocity, yeah? This is where that I will say what I have to say, and I won't give up, and I'm going to take what I have to. I'm going to go in there aggressively to get the stability. Now, this could be for work as well as for a relationship. Either way, it is moving on from one state of a relationship into another. So you're giving up one relationship to get into another for some. For others, it is just a question of, I've loved you for so long. I've been waiting. I've been patient. I've been doing everything that I had to by the book. And now I'm not going to give up. I want us to be together, etc., etc. Okay? New plans are going to be made. For others, we have where, okay, I've decided I don't want, so I'm moving on. I'm going to do my own thing, and I'm going to find that person. And when I do get that person, it's going to work because I want it so badly. The point is that you really want what you want. And that is where the eclipse has shifted you, Sagittarius, into your desire and your determination. Like, I know what I want, and I'm going for it, because that's what she does. You might want to listen to the Leo. I know it's pretty long and it's a hard read, but at the bottom of the deck, she flipped me, because in the beginning, when she was at the bottom, I saw the positive, and then when I opened it, I saw the negative. So in this case, because it's a new beginning, the determination is there, the drive is there because of work that was done in the past. And this is the 3. So third party situation could be the call for others, where the marriage is healing and you've given the forgiveness, or you want a new start and have that healing from the third party situation, where you've made your choice and I don't want this, I want that instead, and I don't want, like, you're not, you know what you want. It's just, sorry, I feel like I was feeling with Aquarius, where it's really high energy. I have to calm down a little bit. Ooh, it's very strong. But yeah, that is the momentum picking up. Things are going to start moving really quickly once you get onto the road. You've gassed up the car, you've changed the oil, and okay, now I'm going for it. And that is where your healing is coming from. because of your determination. Sagittarius, this is starting off to be a beautiful reading. Let's see how we move in. Now, we said the second line here is the next person, but because I feel the reading spilling in, we're going to see how this is still you here, because we see how it ends, eh? And there is the Seven of Wands that brings up the end, or close to the end, because the end is the stalemate here. But that's okay, because we have to sit and think sometimes, and Spirit is the one stopping this, not you. So we have the Queen of Pentacles, but the Queen of Wands here. So being that you have found your balance, you're determined and you're creative and you're business oriented, because you want a new start, you want to get your legacy going, you want to make a mark. For sure, you want to make a mark, because you're standing in your integrity and you're not letting that go. And good for you, because it is going to bring another level of healing. We have the Hermit here, which is a relationship that is being healed. And then we have your own personal inner growth and healing that comes from your standing in your integrity and not letting go. Now that is beautiful. That is beautiful. Because what it's going to do is it's going to flip everything around. Again, you are a trailblazer, starting off on a whole new path with all the faith and courage to go for it. And you have no idea what's coming up to you, but you're willing to make that effort to change and take that step to go forward. And that is what is healing. That's what's healing. That effort, that faith, that you haven't lost it, and you can't lose it, because Sagittarius, you are ruled by Jupiter, and Jupiter is here watching over you and making sure that you get what you deserve and that you come into the new path. You're on your way, okay? You're on your way. And I have this feeling that you're waiting for something, and you've been waiting a long time. And yes, you're going to wait a little more, but you're going to do it patiently. You're going to do it with all the patience you can muster, because you have that in you. Okay? Taurus is going to, with that eclipse, Taurus is going to make it so that you are able to be more patient. Jupiter is going to expand on your patience, make your patience grow. Keep that in mind when you feel that momentum is picking up and it's going fast, and you're trying to keep up. Just take a breath. Just take a breath, and it will slow things down. And you'll feel, even though you feel like you want to move inside, on the outside you're going to see yourself slowing down and taking it easy. And you might even take a look to the side and think, is this really me? Am I really moving this slow? Does it feel like I want to move fast? You'll see. You'll feel it. It is a good slow down. Okay? It's very patient. And this is amazing. This is really amazing, because this is not you. This is Spirit that's doing it on both cards. Okay? I'll just bring them up here. So you see, this is Spirit giving you that patience to heal and take that time to look within and to sit, literally, to sit and take that time to sit. When you have a cup of tea or coffee or even a soft drink, or a glass of water, whatever, sit and take it in. Take it in. Take the time to look around and see what's going on around you, mentally and spiritually, because you're going to be inclined, especially Sagittarius, because of the Jupiter trine there. You're going to feel a little more connected to the outer stratosphere, where you may want to look into your birth chart a little deeper. You may ask, or you may find yourself asking questions on a spiritual level, and take it there, even if it's on a religious level, where you feel a little more, you want to go in and light candles and start your prayers, or get back to your prayers if you've prayed before. But you're going to feel that pull, because there's so much healing going on here. And this sitting down, This taking on a new perspective with this healing, this is very spiritual. I will say that. Those of you or those of us, because we all have a bit of Sagittarius in our chart somewhere, but if you're inclined to follow the Sagittarius reading, then you are going to call on your inner spirituality on some level, whether it is through your faith, whether you join a new faith, whether you begin following your traditional faith or you step into a new one, or you look into the cosmos and you suddenly find yourself interested in looking up at the stars, or even taking on astronomy or astrology. You will feel that pull, Sagittarius. You will feel it, and that's a good thing, because this is how you evolve and spiral up on a spiritual level as well as on the mundane. Once you start reckoning with where you've been in past lifetimes, or if you're looking into reincarnation, anything like that, then you know you're on your way to a deeper spiritual connection, and that is spiraling up. Okay, even if we tend to think that people who look into the cosmos is not all there, it's because we are there, and it's so deep and dark and interesting that it can be fearful. But this is you facing that and being called to it naturally, because it's a healing process, right? Okay, it's a lot of that going on. There's a marriage, there's a relationship building, there's a relationship culminating. There's some of you are saying, no, I don't want this anymore, I want to leave, I want to get a divorce. I saw that card there. It'll probably come out in one of these parts here. But we have this too, this balance and imbalance, where it's the extremities, where you find, again, this is where you find yourself. Again, I haven't gone into other people yet. This is still you, all of you. You find that you want to go from one extreme to the next. Your choices bring you to, oh my gosh, I can do whatever I want now. You have that sense of freedom all of a sudden. Again, it's because you have a drive. You have a drive and you have a choice. There's choices being made. And again, this is spirit helping us. And this is spirit. This is spirit. These three cards here is spirit. This is spirit. This is spirit. So you're very guided, whether it is by your own guardians, because we all have them. If you know that they're around, you can feel them. You may get sense of them being around you by just little things that may happen in the corner of your eye. You'll spot them. And even if you don't, and you feel like you feel better, you start feeling stronger for your health, especially those of you who are looking into your health. There is healing. There is healing. There is healing. Okay, you are getting stronger. You find that your medical is turning around. But you have to be careful, because you're going to feel so good that you're going to start doing or falling back into bad habits. And we don't want that, because we saw that in the beginning, where it's the devil showed up and says, no. You're holding back. Somebody's holding back. I don't want to say it's you, but it could be. You take it as it resonates. That there is going to be a shift. There's going to be a holding back. And there's going to be a stalemate. So if it's your health that you're looking into, you want to take a look at that and say, okay, well, I am improving. But you have to maintain what you're doing that makes you improve. So if you're eating well or eating better, or you're drinking water, or you're not drinking hard liquor, or you're stopping, or you're changing, you're cutting out all the bad habits where food is concerned. Again, the second house, Taurus, that next eclipse, pay attention. If you are working on your health, it is what you put into your mouth as food goes. That eclipse is going to help you shift, and that in itself will make you stronger. Again, it will bring up that healing, because we're talking about the mid-October to mid-November. So this plays out until the end of November for some. It could carry into December, but we're looking at the triggering to start in the middle of November, because the eclipse is coming toward the end of October. And that shift, if you are paying attention within the next few days of that eclipse, you may very well see or feel the difference. If it is your health that you're looking into, that you are getting stronger, that you are improving. Your doctor may even have wide eyes when they do their next checkup with you and say, wow, what have you done? Tell me, what have you been up to that you've improved? How? What did you do? You may even get that, or you may feel like that according to your situation. And those of you who are looking into relationship, well, you have this. If it is your significant other or someone you're interested in, okay, that you don't know really, you just met, you're not sure, it's divinely guided here. And it is usually with work. It's a work relation for some. I see that here, where you're either you're working, you're improving, you're rising up in salary, you're getting a promotion, you're looking for more, or you're being approached to have more. Like someone wants you on their team, or you're being offered a possibility to have a position that will bring you more. Okay, for those of you who are looking at your significant other, then your relationship, again, there's a healing that needs to take place, because we have a double 9 here. And this imbalance, we will take cards for this. This imbalance could be that it is balanced and will heal. The imbalance will come into healing, and you will decide, either you or your partner will decide to heal that imbalance. Okay? And how to see where the ending of this read, just to give an overall. Again, it's about spirit taking you to another level, a higher level. You are improving on every level. You stand in your integrity. If it is that you are completing a cycle and going off on your own and saying, no, I don't want this, I want to be on my own, or I really, really want to be in a relationship and I really want it to work, but I'm not going to give up who I am. I'm not going to compromise who I am for a relationship. That is the best thing I could come up with this card. Because this is your integrity. This is you saying, I know where I am. I know who I am. I know where I want to go, and I know where I'm from. And I believe what I believe. And yes, I may be stubborn, because it does take a certain sense of stubbornness. But you know the difference between right and wrong, Sagittarius. You are ruled by right and wrong. And deep within, you know, if even you choose to be on a neglect, if you choose to neglect yourself, because some of us do that, I don't want to say negative, but where you have to rise up, okay? I know Sagittarius can get like that. I know that you have that double extremity where you're super, super intelligent, you're super, super driven, or you're completely and totally lethargic. And you just don't want to do, and you have great ideas, but they never come to fruition. That's the two extremes of Sagittarius, okay? But the stubbornness in that drive that we are starting off with is going to propel you into, you know what? It is a good idea, and I do want. Because you will put the burden down. You see? The 7 goes to the 10, so you're spiraling up, and that says you're going to drop whatever addictions, if there are any, whatever whatever the I don't want to say negative, but okay, I will say negative. Whatever that you are holding on to that is negative, you will put that down with the 10. And if you don't put it down, you'll work your way through it, because Spirit is going to say you have a little more work to do, some of us, but because you're putting the effort in, because of your drive, I'm going to help you. I'm going to help you. I'm going to give you that leg up, as we like to say. I'm going to give you that push to keep your fire going. Because you are full of passion. And I'm going to make sure you have it, is what this card brings in. It's that mixing and making sure that what you are drinking, eating, taking in, remember, it's coming in Taurus, that eclipse. So whatever you are focused on is for nourishment, to keep that drive going. Spirit is going to make sure you pick up the right things to eat and drink when you go to the grocery. And just, if you really want to go in the good way of health, let Spirit help you, please. Because you have all this healing here that you have to take advantage of. And you know that you've already set the foundation for that healing. That is why it is here. It's not just because I turn the cards and say this is this and that is that. You, Sagittarius, have done the work. If you are coming to this reading and feeling connected and understanding that, yeah, that makes sense. Well, it's because you've laid the foundation. You're the one that set the premise for healing a relationship. You're the one that set the premise for healing an imbalance, whatever it is. You're the one that set the premise for healing that what you have been carrying for so long. You're going to put it down. You set the premise because you did something in the past. You see, you're securing a relationship for those of you who want one. All right, so we're not going to rehash the bottom of the deck. We're just going to go now and see what is the Queen of Wands. What does she represent here? Oh boy, opened up double. Okay, so there's a reciprocity, and then there is reciprocity because of destiny. It's your time. Emotional love. See, look at that, going off into smooth waters. Healing again. There was healing before. You've already picked up on, I need to heal this and I need to heal that so I can have my peace of mind. Again, this is mental. So you've spoken. Look at that, eight of swords, 5 of wands. So there's been discussion, there's been deliberation. Everybody's getting this card. All the readings I've done, everybody's getting this card. The 5 of wands. It's because it's other people or it's internal. Again, the 8 of swords is about mental mindset, where you're changing that because of what you've been in conversation with other people, arguing or discussing about. You've decided you need to change something. Mentally, you're working on it. Verbally, you're speaking about it and you're bringing it out in whatever way, that whether it is a clinical visit to professional, medical, or you're dealing with friends, family, people that you can talk to. You're able to voice whatever it is that you need to speak in order to heal and get that peace of mind. Okay, which brings you to new choices and realizations, and I would say you're ready to go to the next level. You're ready to graduate for some of you, because you've been studying. And this is again on the medical side. I see this for those of you who are into healing of any form, where you've decided this is your domain that you want to either go to study or to work in, because you've been working it out in your head. So it's either you're literally healing, or you are studying and wanting to go into the profession of healing so that you can make your money and of course set your legacy and protect your legacy and have a legacy, because it's not just about marriage, this 10 of Pentacles. And this is having everything that you need and then wanting to share it with another. This is building up on a legacy with family, as a family business. Again, this is school, that you're graduating, you're going into your own business, or you're graduating and going to work in the field that you studied, or you are getting married, because this Queen of Pentacles, sorry, the Queen of Cups, this is very emotional. So it's a loving cup, a loving relationship that is, it is coming into marriage, because now we have the 9 of Cups, where satisfaction, a wish is being granted here. So marriage to a loving woman, an emotional woman for some of you, or you are an emotional woman looking into, I want to get married, and deciding that you are going to get married because destiny is coming to bring you that wish of marriage. Okay, wow, Sagittarius, this is just coming back to the bottom of the deck here. Okay, no, this is not the bottom of the deck. This is where I broke the cards. Okay, oh no, I didn't take, I went reading all the way. Oh boy. And then it cut here. Okay, so we'll take it from here. So we have the Knight, the Knight of Pentacles, sorry, the Knight of Wands with the Queen of Wands. So we have that, working it out. Okay, practice here. We're building up the momentum. We know what we want. We've been looking into the details of what we want. We've been figuring it out, and then we've been thinking, I got to do this. I got to do this quick. And you have the momentum. This is the momentum, picking it up. The determination is there, and the momentum is there to move forward. So like I said, you're going to be catapulted in, because he moves pretty fast, faster than I can speak, and I'm out of breath already. Here we have the 6 of Wands. So we have a victory in, of course, you choose what you want to do. You know what you want, and you are guaranteed a victory because you have the passion to go forward for a relationship. And here it is. This is where it's going to be stopped. You see, there's jealousy and ego attached, envy, jealousy attached to this offer, and that's why it's going to be stopped. We have like 7 of Swords going on there. All right. That's not enough. That's not enough. That courage to say no and go the other way, because some of us are going to say no. And this is why I said this is going to be a new beginning for marriage. It's going to be healed. And then we have the decision to see a fake offer, or to see the jealousy and envy attached to an offer, that's going to be stopped. And Spirit is not going to allow it to go forward. Let's see. Just give me more cards on this Queen. Yeah, here it is. Because of things that were done in the past, destiny comes in. You see, you're going to see where, if that offer that you're going to know, because your Spirit is going to tell you, no, you're not going that way. And you're going to follow it. Don't think because I say so, it's not going to happen. You'll know for yourself. Take it as it resonates. If you know that you are not too trusting on something or someone, you're getting your clarification here. You're getting your confirmation. No, it's not going to happen. That's what I was thinking. It's not going to happen. And if you are moving with Spirit and accepting, I know it's not easy to accept negative news, but if you know that it's not good for you, then you shouldn't have a problem letting it go. And when that eclipse comes around, Sagittarius, you are going to say, you know what, I'm going to listen to that reading again. Or you're going to remember and say, oh my gosh, it's true. I feel better now. I feel it. I let it go. You're going to feel that. It's destined. All of what you did and put your investment into, Spirit has your back. That's why some of us are going to feel the burn of letting go of a certain relationship. We're going to say, I did so much. Why am I losing? I don't want to lose. I'm going to forgive. No, 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 no. Spirit is not going to let you do all that work and then just toss it. Spirit is going to say, I will compensate you in ways you have no idea, but you're going to be so happy that you're going to heal. Because there is a commitment. All right, that's enough for the Queen, because I know it's a beginning. Let's take a card on the healing here. What's this 9? The reciprocity. What is owed? Again, it's destiny for the satisfaction of love and abundance, and your career going off into smooth waters. See, healing. So you're going to get what you do need, what you do want, what you've been waiting for, hoping for, wishing for. Sagittarius, it's coming. It's coming. Be happy. Celebrate. Don't spend any money yet. Okay? Just taking the 2. What's the 2 of Pentacles? Don't go spending your money. Wait for that confirmation. Wait for it to happen, and then you can celebrate. What's this 2 of Pentacles? Manifestation. So somebody is working on betrayal. Again, it reflects here, Sagittarius. I'm going to just put this up. You see, it's so funny. Yeah? If you just to compare, you just have to listen to the first 20 minutes of Leo. You don't have to listen to the whole thing. You're going to see the difference between the devil there and the devil here. The devil here is protecting, but allowing me to tell you so. Whereas in Leo, it was not letting me talk, and I was having trouble. You'll see what I mean when you go, if you go. I know you're curious enough, you'll check. 7 of Swords here. This is betrayal. Somebody outside of you, somebody who you are dealing with, whether it's your significant other, whether it's people, friends, work colleagues, strangers even, but somebody is crossing you with betrayal or planning it. And again, it is to do with an offer, so be careful. That's all I'm going to say. There's words that need to be spoken, that need to heal. So if you're going through conversations, think of all of the conversations that you've been having, any battling, any arguing. It's going to give you a hint. You're going to know. You are going to know. And this is why I say don't spend any money that you don't have to. Any investments, again, those offers. It doesn't have to be a romantic one that you're saying no to. Tarot is layered. Some offers are for business, okay? And they are telling you what you want to hear. But then you argue, you deliberate, you debate. And that is where the balance comes in. Again, for some, you're going to fix a relationship, and some of you are going to walk away from one, or call it out at least, the imbalance. But there's going to be a healing here. There's going to be a healing, and it's going to be on a very high level, because it's Spirit that's making this move and go forward, I mean, to bring in the healing. And what is this 10 of Cups? We won't take too many cards, just because it comes this way. What's this 10 of Cups? The betrayal, you see, it's closing off, and it's business betrayal for some, somewhere where money is, somebody's trying to con you out of your money. Somebody's trying to offer you something that along the lines of healing. You see, this is done behind your back. All right, Sagittarius. Someone's sneaking around trying to convince you of something that you know you don't want, that you know you don't need. That's why I say they're trying to con you out of your money, or they're trying to con you into doing, to do business. Again, for the 8 of Cups, we have change of direction. So you're going to change your job for some. Some of you have decided, I don't want this. I'm leaving. I don't want this job. I quit this job. It could be because it's abundance. It could be for marriage where you get divorced and you get money out of it. Your alimony you're going to get. If you have to divorce, it's going to be for justice. It's karmic. The relationship was karmic for some of you. For others, it is business again. I don't want. This is you doing a takeover, or you're dissolving a company, or you're just closing off. You're closing off a cycle that has to do with money. So it could be your job, it could be a company, but it comes to the end, but it is abundance too. Okay? For others, again, it's going in layers. So for some it's a divorce, for some it's a payout, for some it's dissolving a company, for some it's you receiving through the legal courts for work that you've done. You're going to get paid. You're going to get some money owing to you because the judge says so. Final judgment for some. Okay, that might ring a bell for some of you who've been waiting on the courts for an answer. It's coming. It's coming. Just let it go. Whatever is to be yours, you will have it. Sagittarius, look to what you call faith. Look to what is your higher power. Look to your spirituality. If you haven't started already, I'm not trying to push this, but you need to reach out to the great beyond, because we are being called to do so. Okay, it's at whatever level you feel comfortable with. I'm not telling you just start to go to church all of a sudden. No, you need to sit. You need to sit. First off, you need to take a breath here. You need to say to yourself, everything that is happening to me is happening because Spirit says it's supposed to, because that is the case. If you've been waiting for a payout for whatever, and you know it's supposed to come, it's going to come. Have the faith, okay? Spirit is there. Spirit is right here. Come to you to say, no, don't move. Don't move. Just take it easy, and we'll get you back in order, because he's fallen here. He's probably busted a leg and an arm too. His other arm is all twisted up. He's been in battle. And then Spirit comes to say, okay, I'm here. Don't move. I got you. Okay? Starting to feel Sagittarius calming down. That's good. Again, the justice is being served because you were not treated fairly. That's where the Tower is going to come down. Okay? All right, we'll just take a few more. Let's see. We have the Queen of Pentacles, because we know that somebody's doing something behind your back. It's business oriented. It is about sustenance. It is, again, Taurus. So we're going to look for your answers may come by the eclipse, because she represents Taurus, or Taurus is represented by her, the earth, that richness, that abundance. There is, again, someone trying to take it from you, or you and someone else, or you where you work. There's an imbalance there that needs to be healed. So let's see what the Queen of Pentacles. There it is, King of Swords. Truth, official truth about jealousy, truth about envy, truth, big time truth. And again, this is relating to health, doctors, lawyers, magistrates. Abundance is to be had. I would suggest to keep it quiet if you do actually get anything, because some people may want to all of a sudden be related to you and have a piece of it. The drive, that innovation because you took the steps, because someone is taking the steps to move forward on what is just and what is true. There is self-love by the moon. So we're looking, again, I couldn't get more clarification here. We're looking at the moon here. We're looking at the phases of the moon. I'm not going to just say look at only the 28. Follow the moon phases. Start with that. If you're interested in higher knowledge and higher learning and learning something completely out of your range of knowledge, like you have no clue about the lunar cycles, and all of a sudden you start listening to me talk and you're like, she keeps talking about the moon, let me go look and follow the moon cycles and see how you fit, and if you see a difference, because there is abundance to be had, truth. There is also ego. There is also a celebration. There is also third parties. Again, someone who is looking to put imbalance, you are going to come into balance, okay? And there will be a celebration for some. Third parties are going to feel that loss. There is going to be someone who is not going to be able to handle the change that either is affecting you both for whatever. And again, this is outside of you, okay? This is outside of you. You are going to heal. That is a given. The next person is going to feel that loss. There is focus on the ego, and that is what's going to heal here. All right, and that 9 and 10 of swords. Okay, I closed it, but there was a 9 of swords that was following this. But this is truth about ego, about control, about what is to the next steps. That queen, take it as it resonates. It could be a woman. It could just be where you work, the company that you work for. It is everything. This queen can represent a person, a business, a place of work, okay? It doesn't have to be a woman, but the attributes of providing, nurturing, caring, loving, making choices. Let's see, what is this lovers? What does the lovers represent? Yeah, there it is. Devotion, love, deep love, secrets about love. Secrets about being in a relationship, a king who is telling secrets or keeping secrets. It's going to change. There's going to be talk and there's going to be walking away because of unworthiness. Okay, we're taking a lot of cards when I say I don't want to take a lot of cards. But it's because it tells me to. And when I start taking higher arcana, oh God, I can't stop. Okay, so we have here that change, transformation, secrets, that person. We said again, it's a king, it's a queen, it's a business, it's a boss. But this is romantic. Again, the lovers, new beginning, that new beginning with a new king. Holding back. Again, that strength card. We saw it up here for commitment. There's a new beginning. There's going to be change. It's going to change because we're growing, we're evolving, we're stepping up, we're wanting to be in a relationship. But that new beginning, it's going to come to an end because truth is coming out. So the partnership, whether it is for love or for work, for some, it's going to come to an end. Some of you are leaving. Some of you are leaving. Some of you are going to start a new relationship, and the change is going to be talked about, and it's going to be all the truth. You're leaving because you felt that you weren't treated fairly. You're going to say it. It's going to be spoken. At least the best thing is to have it out. Again, the 4 of Swords here. See, this is where the next person comes in. This is where the next person comes in. So it's a partnership that's going to have the words to resolve or dissolve the partnership because it's coming to an end. Let's see what the Nine of Wands represents. See, slow process to the truth. There's your Nine of Swords. For the third party, you know, that worry about the third party, that's where the stalemate comes in. But you're going to heal, or they are going to heal. They are going to say, you know what, I don't want this. The third party bit, you know, I mean, I don't want the third party. I want my partner. I'm leaving this third party. I'm done. I think you have to listen to the Leo. I think so. I don't know why. It sounds familiar, like what I'm saying here. But please, you don't have to. I don't mean to push it, but it just sounds familiar. If you're drawn to it, go for it. If you're dealing with a Leo, you may very well want to listen to it because this is looking like a third party that's breaking up because they want to be with you. Remember in the beginning where I said somebody wants to give that forgiveness, or desperately or dearly they want the forgiveness. They don't want you to go, or they don't want you to leave them. Some of that is mostly what I see here for the healing because of the third party. This third party bit. There's anxiety here. There's anxiety. And the Ten of Swords is the final betrayal. So that in itself is going to heal. Like the truth, the whole truth is coming out. Okay, so let's see what the Seven of Swords says. There, higher knowledge. Taking back what was taken. There's your forgiveness. Wanting that forgiveness. Wanting not to be alone. Wanting to be in a marriage. The swords. Healing that disappointment. Because we're going to talk about it. See, standing in your integrity. Going to the higher ground and getting that control. It's not even control. It's the authority. It is the authority. Taking that authority to say, you know what? I don't want this anymore. I don't want that. I know what I want, and it's not that. And yeah, I forgive you, but I want to go on my own. Or I forgive you, I don't want to be on my own. Let's get married. And be the truth about the third party. The truth about what's disappointing and why. Not just having the truth out, but the healing is in talking about where it all came from and how it became to be and why this was the choice, and then the true understanding and the true healing will come into play. Let's take just a couple of cards for the stalemate, the 12, because I don't like to end on a note where it says, okay, you're gonna sit and wait and then what? I don't know. Let's see, what does this Hangman represent? Going back to what you love, and then the dilemma of moving on to what I want and being bored. There it is. The lethargy. But then this is not a reversed card. If it were, let's see what the next card is. Following in the intuition and ending a cycle. Okay, so basically I used up the whole deck here. But that's okay. Sagittarius. It's all about wisdom. At the end of the day, you need to know. And when you need to know, it's my job to tell you. So the love from the past. There's a dilemma. It's like a hard choice. But able to walk off. Able to say, you know what? I invested and it didn't pan out the way I was hoping because, you know, you're not aware of what you feel, or the next person isn't, or you need time to figure it out. But in this case, this 4 is about not being aware of what you have and feeling that you keep getting the same, because you can't see past what you've been getting over a period of time. Like I said, and some of us have been waiting and waiting and waiting, and we keep getting the same thing and we're not sure why. All about that third party. All about following your intuition. Again, take it as it resonates. It could go all kinds of ways here, because it's neither reversed or or accompanied by, but because it comes to an end, or a judgment call is made because of the lethargy, and because of the lethargy, whomever went looking for fun and got trouble and now has to make up their mind what they really want. And that's where the dilemma is in love, mostly. And what is it in the love? It's not necessarily being in love. It's about your work. Do I love this job? Am I tired of it? Am I fed up? I've been waiting for promotion and it's not coming, so I think I'm going to leave. Judgment call. Following the intuition. I'm bored. I'm overqualified for what I do, so I'm going to look for something else. Should I stay? Should I go? Okay. You're going to have a good sit down. Spirit is making sure, again, it ends on the high arcana. So this is Spirit that's making it so. You are going to be forced to make a decision. And it's not in a bad way that I say it, you're going to be forced to make a decision. It is because some of us, as we know, as I said in the beginning, where Sagittarius can go into the, I have great ideas, but I don't have the drive to bring it in. Well, Spirit is going to make sure you do. You're going to have it and you're going to go for it. Let's take an oracle message. Thank you, Spirit. Wow. Just for comparison, it is really fast moving, this reading, compared to the Leo. And I don't want to compare, but it's just to say. No, I just did one right after the other, and it's completely different. The energy is completely different. So if you are dealing with a Leo, if you just pick up on the energy, you'll see where you have to sit. You have to take a time out, because that energy is like, it's really heavy. The one where the devil is, I meant. Not that the whole reading was, but just the part with the devil. Thank you, Spirit. What is the oracle message for this read for Sagittarius? Again, this is for the mid-October through to mid-November, incorporating both eclipses of the sun and the moon to see how the energy plays out for Sagittarius. What does Sagittarius need to know to help them through all this energy that is coming at them? Thank you, Spirit. I really enjoy this reading, though. It's fun. TikTok. You see? That pace, that time. Co-create. Working with Spirit. Okay, let's read it through, because I don't need to rehash. It's the whole reading right here. Let's just see what's underneath. Truth be told. You're going to get the truth, because you told the truth. Truth is going to come back to you. The 30, we are at the 30, Sagittarius, so we would have been at the 29. Let's see where we were on the 29. Breathing, taking a breath. Okay, that's why you have the momentum. That's why I have to take a breath, because you've been breathing. Okay, so patience, waiting. I did say that. You're waiting and waiting and waiting. Going slowly, wellness, meditation, trust. So you've been working on yourself. Like I said at the beginning, time is here. Let's see, TikTok. Timelessness, divine timing, immeasurable time. So this is where Spirit says, okay, my turn. We'll take the oracle message on that. When humans created time, everything changed and contracted. People have come to look at life in a linear way, imagining that the past is behind them and the future ahead of them. But what if that isn't true at all? What if everything, creativity, beauty, chaos, and order were happening now in a glorious timelessness? You have all the time in the world to co-create the life you desire. So release your agenda. Let go of your need to shape each moment to your expectations, knowing that what is yours will never be withheld from you. Miracles are here right now and always show up when you need them, right on time. I will not say more than that. Let's read on the co-create just to round it off. And that is the 40. So we went from 30 to 40. So we're jumping from 3 to 4. We're going to find that balance. Let's see, the 40. Here we go. Co-create. Creativity, art, inspiration, fruition, manifestation. Again, what you have done in the past is bringing you now to smooth water. You did something. You did something, Sagittarius. If you didn't do a lot of stuff, you did one thing. And that one thing is coming now to pay you back because you did it with all the verve, all the drive, all of the love, all of the passion, all of the desire inside of you. You put your effort into something and you laid a foundation. And now Spirit is here to say, it's yours. You've did it. You've done it. You've been inspired. You've created something. We're going to take a prosperity message on that one because you worked on something. Okay, so see, flashes of inspiration give rise to great success. When you receive this message, you are at your most creative now, and whatever you apply yourself to will lead to the fruition of your dreams. Remember that all your ideas are channeled from a higher source. You create your reality in partnership with Spirit. The potential for manifestation is unlimited now. Revel in this vastness. You know what, Sagittarius, male or female, you are maverick. And on that note, I thank you for showing up, for your likes, your subscribes, and your shares. Until our next read, Sagittarius, love and light.